go. Hello my beautiful people, it's me back again. It's Michael. Welcome to Star Parade. This is my Flosstube number 6. We haven't seen each other for 2 weeks. How have you been? How's life? I hope you are all well and healthy and stitching your way downtown. Yeah, so it was 2 weeks, 2 crazy weeks. Maybe not that crazy, but finally England opened up a little bit and opened their stores. So I was finally able to get a haircut, and I'm super happy about it because let's be honest, my hair was a little bit too long, and this time I didn't forget to turn on my fairy lights. So hopefully it'll be a little bit more cozy and more friendly for you to listen to my Flosstube or look at my Flosstube. It depends how do you like to watch my Flosstube. Do you rather like to listen for me talking for like an hour and a half and stitch, and just stitch along with my little talk, or you just sit down and just focus? Because I heard like a mixed ways, like variety of ways that people are watching my Flosstube. Rarely anyone sits through whole my video on one go. Usually they're just sampling it about 10 minutes at a time or whatever, which is fine, I don't mind. Enjoy it however you like. But some people also like to listen to me when they are stitching, so they have something playing in the background, but they are not obliged to, watch the screen or focus 100% on what is happening on the screen. So this is also a very good way of watching my Flosstube, and for every single one of you, I am very grateful. I've reached 160 subscribers today, so 360 subscribers, it's a lot, and I'm very grateful, and I'm really happy that people are watching my videos. Although I'm not native speaker, and sometimes I just stumble upon my words, and sometimes I have difficulties finding correct words and pronunciation, so it can cause a little bit of confusion or misunderstanding. But bear with me on that. I am actively working on it. I am in a relationship with American nice person guy. And I'm enjoying myself, and yeah, the last 2 weeks were pretty fun, and finally we were able to have a little get together with friends, and it was fun. It was finally I'm feeling like I'm having my life back, and hopefully it will stay that way, and I don't want any more lockdowns. I just want to move along and have get more people, vaccinate more people, and let's just get over it with this. Speaking of vaccinations, apparently they are doing some research on vaccinating people, and it is most likely that it will be the same story as with influenza. So probably everyone will have to be vaccinated each year for COVID, and it is not fun because um, it adds things to your work plan or to your schedule, because I am technically eligible because I'm a health worker. I'm technically eligible to get influenza vaccination, but I don't think I ever had a flu in my life, so I'm not in this age group that that influenza can really mess up my immune system and my health. So I will probably start getting shots after I am 50 or a little bit older, because I don't need that at the moment. I'm feeling well. Thankfully I never been ill. I never had flu, so I'm still pretty well, and I don't think I need it anytime soon. This time I didn't forget my beverage of choice. I'm filming that during an evening. Today we've got, one moment, let me just confirm that. 25th of April, Sunday. And it's 9:16, 16 past 9 p.m. It's evening, so I'm using my stitching light, stitching little lamp to light up the area, because my overhead lamps are not working. They are LEDs. The thing about them, they are built in, and I'm not able to change the bulbs if they fail on me. So I will have to replace whole lamp. I have 6 little LED sockets up my ceiling, and this is not my place. I'm renting this apartment, so I don't feel like it's worth for me to invest in someone else's house. And my landlord isn't really keen to replace them, because he will have to drill bigger holes for bigger lamps, because he doesn't have any more of the same model in stock. So I'm like, whatever, let me just probably get another floor lamp and light my room in that way. But yeah, this is how we have to this is what I have to endure at the moment. But you know, I'm complaining about it, but it's not a huge issue really. So that was a long introduction, sorry about that. Let's go into stitching. So speaking about stitching, I will not speak about stitching yet. I just want to show you my crochet blanket, which is almost done. I'm few rows of few rows. It just needs few rows to finish it. So I'm really getting close to finish, and I'm just so excited because I cannot wait to snuggle underneath it, watching something on YouTube or Netflix, and enjoy myself, underneath. And because this is like this pattern is what's it called, leg side foot or whatever. It has a lot of holes in them, so it allows this air circulation. So it'll be good for me and my partner, because he usually when we are together under blanket, we just overheat. So hopefully that will help with that and solve this problem. So let's just get into it. I'm currently using my little dusk pink yarn on it. It's a chunky yarn. I got it from Aldi. If you don't know what Aldi is, it's like a supermarket chain in England, and 400 grams of yarn, it was about £4, so it's roughly about $5, something like that. So it's quite affordable. So I decided to use it for my blanket and crochet something for the first time. So this is the blanket. This is the top of it. As you can see, I'm working on this on the very first row of pink, and yeah, so it is humongous. It is absolutely enormous at the moment. I don't know why I have decided to crochet something this big, but here we are. Oh my gosh, look at this. You probably cannot see it properly. You definitely cannot see it properly. But if I hold it, it's taller than me at the moment. So if I hold it like that, it just covers my entire body. And the way that if you watched my previous videos, you know exactly what I've done with it. That I decided to go one row of the pattern and then widen it each like continuous cycle. So it was one row of each color, and then 2 rows, and then 3 rows. But then I was kinda stuck. Not stuck. What word I am looking for? Help me out. I was having trouble to decide what do I want to do next. Do I do 4 rows of each color, you know, to widen the pattern even more, or I should go back to 1 row of each color and just mix and shift things up to have a little different style of the blanket. So the thing is, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do 4 rows of each color because I don't have a lot of yarn left. I've got just 2 or 3 spools of yarn left, and I don't have colors that I really need. So I thought about, you know, ending it with 4 grays, 4 rows of gray, and just leave it as it is. But you guys voted differently on my Instagram. Sorry, my nose is for some reason very itchy. Sorry, this is disgusting, but I assure it's not cocaine. But you guys voted that I should do like 1 of each color of the pattern and just finish it. So I did just that, and I am 3 colors away from finishing. I need to finish with the pink, then comes purple, and I will finish it with the gray. So I'm very close to finish this blanket, and I will probably, after the Flosstube, I will probably work on it, so at least try to finish with the pink and start with purple. So on Monday or Tuesday I will probably have a complete blanket, and I will post my smiley face with the blanket on my Instagram. But because I cannot show you how big the blanket is at the moment, I will I took a picture which I posted on my Instagram, and this is my bad, so sorry for not safe for work content, but this is my bad, and if you can see, it is quite big. It almost covers it all. So this was the point that I was deciding what should I do next, because I did last row of purple, and I was decided if I should go 4 more rows with gray, or just start the same pattern as on the bottom, just 1 color of each, and make it a little bit longer. But yeah, so we collectively decided to do just that and go with 1 row of each color, and I'm almost done. I'm so happy guys, I'm almost done. Yeah, so what's next? I have to show you my new start. Oh, I still have to do. So as I mentioned in my last Flosstube, our friends are leaving back to States, and they are going away at the end of June. So I don't want to spoil anything, but probably I will be working on this exact pattern a little bit more intensively for the upcoming 2 weeks, because we don't have much time. Me and my partner, we don't have much time to have it done and have it framed. So this is the pattern, and it is a wizard fox, and you can get it on Etsy. This is how he will look. He's a little wizard fox, and I'm planning to put some few little dice around his wand, like swirling around, and do a little you know, little black work. Is it black work? I think it's black work, right? Little text underneath, like something like "May the dice roll in your favor" or something like that. Because they're fans of board games. They have really, I've been to their place a few times, and they have a really big stash of board games, like whole bookshelf full of board games, which is very cool. I also do like play a few board games, and if you ask me, I do not consider Monopoly as a board game. It is a painful experience. This is not a board game. This is just It's Monopoly. It's something else. I don't enjoy playing Monopoly. So if you ever ask me if I want to play Monopoly, I will say no. Go die in hole. I'm sorry. I just don't like Monopoly. It's not a game in my opinion. You just wait forever to for your turn just to realize that you have to pay taxes or pay money to another player and your turn is wasted. So yeah, not a fan of Monopoly. So update on the others. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I am stitching my um, self-drafted pattern out of Jackie Morris's painting that was featured in Lost Words book, and this is how it will look like. Sorry for the glare. There's like two otters swimming together, and unfortunately I don't have any update on that. The last 2 weeks were quite intense, and I didn't had a time or I wasn't even in the mood to stitch something full coverage because I've been busy with work and life, so I was not able to sit to stitch it. So I don't have anything to show you. But regarding the forest little fox wizard, I started the gridding process. So I've learned my lessons from the fox, from the other fox, the little autumn waltz fox, and I am using a silky thread to grid my fabric. I just started the process, and here you can see my new little needle minder, which is super cute. It is a little cat in a cup, in a teacup. Look how cute it is! And the good thing about this needle minder that the magnet is very strong. As you can see, I'm using exact same fabric as which I used for the other fox, for the autumn waltz, and I still have a lot of fabric to use, but I don't think that I'll be able to fit anything else on it. Maybe something really small and long, because I have this whole side of the fabric unused, and I have also this little floppy this floppy piece of fabric, which I don't know. What should I use it for? I don't know. I don't like to waste things. So I want to repurpose it for something, but I don't know what for. So this is a 32 count even weave, and it's called Autumn Leaves. It has some leaves printed on it, and as we figured it out last time, a few Flosstubes ago, the marker, that dissolvable marker pen, just leaves stains on it. So I'm using my silky thread to grid it. So, and I hope that this will this will solve the problem with the gridding for me. And because the piece is small and it's not full coverage, it's quite easy to grid, and it's not stressing me out that much anymore. So let me just set that aside. Right, what we have next. I have notes in my little Michael Michael little notebook. That's that. Progress on frogs. Yes, finally. And I've learned my lesson. I'm trying to remember about it. Just so I forgot to take a picture when I left off on the last Flosstube. So I'm using picture that I took a little bit earlier. So on my original Flosstube, there's actually a little bit more stitch on it, but let me show how they look. Let me show you. This is how they will look like when they are done. So as you can see, it's a bunch of frogs stacked, piled on one another, and I really like this pattern because mostly because of the colors and because it's very, very colorful. I would like to put it in kitchen or something like that. Who knows? So this is the progress from last Flosstube, pretty much. As you can see, I was working actually on this little blue frog. I stopped working on this frog here. I think it's a green frog, and so I'm working on this dark blue frog over here at the moment. And you can see my needle minder in the picture as well. So yeah, have a look. Yeah, so it is actually a pretty nice thing to stitch. Just the undercoating of the frogs, or I don't know how to call it, the belly of the frogs. It is a lot of shades of gray, and there's like a 4 or 5 or 6 different colors just in that area. So that's a little bit obnoxious to stitch, but you know, regular colors of the frog, like the saturated colors, are really nice to stitch, and I enjoy that. And also eyes pop a lot, at least in real life. On a photo, I'm not so sure. Let me show you my current progress and what have I done. And this is stitched on 32 count even weave. I like 32 count even weaves. I tried them out for the very first time, and I really like them. And this even weave, it's called Woodland, and it's exclusive to Lakeside Needlecraft store. It's based in UK. And also this fabric is also grit with a silky thread. So have a look. So as you can see, I should have a board here. Where's my board? Yay, I have a board. Let's use it. Let's use the board. Yeah, it'll be better. Surely. There we go, look at it. So as you can see, I've stitched quite a bit over here. It's not a huge progress that I usually do on a piece, but as you can see, I made some progress, thankfully. I'm really happy. So yeah, the work is in progress. This is my whip. And I'm using my little needle minder that I got from my partner. I really like it. Yeah. So this is the progress on the frogs. Don't get cranky. Ignore that. I'm having a moment. How are you guys doing? Oh, let me just cleanse my throat so I will not have to cough. Next up, progress on the Ravenclaw. Yeah, I did a little bit of progress on the Ravenclaw. Let me have a look. Let me show you. So it's a very nice crest. It's a floral take on the Ravenclaw crest with a silhouette of the Hogwarts castle in the foreground. So this is how it will look when it is fully stitched. I don't know if I will frame it yet, but maybe I will do the same. I will put it in a hoop, but I'm not sure. This is stitched on, actually checked my orders last time, so now I know it's 32 count Floba linen. And I don't really know what is the difference between Floba linen and oatmeal linen, but maybe a little bit different shade of brown, of light brown, or whatever. But obviously I have to show you how it looked before. Duh. I'm a little bit more prepared than last time. So last time you saw it, I had a little bit of the wing. And you can see my space turtle needle minder. So yeah, have a look. This is how far I was before. So this is the upper left corner of the pattern. So yeah, not a lot of progress, but progress nevertheless. needle lace of progress, right? So let me just unfold this little. I actually enjoy stitching on linen. It has very natural feel because it's a natural fabric, so no wonder. Um, yeah, I don't mind stitching on linen, and I will probably will stitch on linen if I have an opportunity. But the thing is about linens, they are super expensive. They are more expensive than even weave, and a lot more expensive than Ada. Let's be honest here. And let me just move my needle minder because it's in the covers the picture, and I don't like it. You want to see my progress, right? So as you can see, I made quite a bit of progress on it. Look at it. And this is the first piece that I'm stitching on that I'm not using any form of gridding. Look at it. So I did all that throughout those 2 weeks. It's a lot of progress, and I'm happy about it because I really want to finish this and frame it. I really like the colors. The floral pattern isn't really like super visible. I hope that it will look more like flowers when it's fully finished. At the moment it just looks like some blobs. As you can see, it looks like blobs, and I don't really know what to think about it. But I'm hoping it will just turn out great on this flobber linen. I kind of feel like it should be stitched on like a gray or darker fabric, because as you can see, this blue, like these light blues are hardly visible on this fabric, but it'll be a unique piece definitely, and I don't mind it actually. It's a quite a big piece of linen. And I actually got this linen discounted from Lakeside Needlecraft. This is actually my store of choice when it comes to fabrics and threads, because they have pretty good prices on them, and I like my deals. I don't like to spend a lot of money on my hobbies. So I obviously, if there's something that I need, and how should I put it? I usually go for quality than price. I usually look, when I'm into something, I go after quality. But I found that Lakeside Needlecraft has a very fair price for what are they selling. Especially, they have very good deals on fabric that is that has not, because they are selling fabrics in specific lengths and sizes, and the fabric that doesn't meet that criteria, and it's a little bit wonky size or different size or not standardized size, they sell it cheaper. So I'm all aboard on that, because I don't really have to have my fabrics exactly like a standardized size. I can have a little bit wonky fabric because the pieces that I'm stitching on them aren't big, so I can cut them to my own needs, and it's just a good deal for me to get something cheaper, and it is an outstanding good quality, and I basically enjoy stitching on it because it's, as I said, good quality fabric, and it's just a pleasure. So if you are in England, this is a site that I would just recommend it to you, because they have, I said a lot of because, I just got self-conscious about it. The thing is that let's get back to the topic. The perks of that website is that their threads are affordable. I have a local craft store very close to me, and they sell a DMC thread £1 for one skein of DMC, and the Lakeside Needlecraft sells it for 69 pence. And so this is more affordable to me because I can stock up on the threads that I need, and yeah, I pay for the shipping, but overall it's cheaper. It's cheaper for me to get it that way. Well, obviously, if I need something now, like one thread that I was missing, or it was unavailable in Lakeside, I'll go it and buy it. But I use it like a kind of as a last resort, or if I want something to stitch really, like one of the dimensions pattern, or um, I think they have dimensions and other famous patterns available there. Um, the pricing is pretty okay. They have kits, they have few patterns, they have a lot of DMC threads. They don't have any specialty threads or whatever. They get few anchor threads, but they're mainly all about DMC. So maybe I should make a video. Maybe I should, take my phone and ask for them for permission and just film a little video how the hobbycraft store looks like, because most of the audience I noticed are watching my videos are from United States, and they probably don't know how the hobbycraft looks and what are the prices over there. Maybe there is like a huge difference in prices for certain items, and it's actually very interesting to compare this, right? Like prices of threads, prices of fabrics, prices of kits or patterns. That would be quite interesting, isn't it? Like differences in yarns, differences in other sections of the store, because I feel like it's very similar to Hobby Lobby or Michaels from US, and it's quite very similarly. It has a very similar fashion in the store, but I don't know. Tell me if should I make this video. Maybe I'll just get a little more production value and finally do some editing. Although I hate it, I really don't like editing, because it takes you like an hour to make a video, but it takes you like a day to edit it. So I don't really like it, and I'm not that good of an editor. So I don't know. Just let me know. So that's all of my stitchy things. I can show you the haul that I got. So what have I bought? And it wasn't a lot. It was just one thing, really. I got those needle minders, the one that I've showed you before, and the other one. It was a set of two, and it's another cat in like a little coffee mug or coffee cup. So this is how it looks like. He's a little cute cat. Look at him. So cute. So yeah. When it comes to stitching, it's everything. I've got some YouTube stuff now and something I did in my life. So thankfully, I was able to go back to climbing, and we and my partner climbed a little bit. We did some bouldering and nearby a bouldering gym. So it was a very small gym, but it was very fun to go with him and climb a little bit. He never did it here in UK, but he did it in the States a little bit. So he knew the drill. I didn't have to teach him anything, which is helpful because I'm not a good teacher. I'm a horrible teacher. I find it very difficult to explain stuff to people. So this is me. Yeah, I'm here climbing, look. So if you guys don't know what bouldering is, it is climbing without any harness or rope attached to you. And it comes from climbing boulders, like bigger boulders, up to like 4 to 5 meters. So if you are climbing in like a bouldering gym, you don't need a harness, and they don't provide you with harness. They can only provide you with climbing shoes. I have my own, and I have my own set of chalk. So we were able to use that. And yeah, so it is up to like the 3 or 4 meters walls, which you can climb without any assecuration. If you fall, there's like a very soft padding underneath, so you shouldn't hurt yourself. If you want to try it, I recommend it, but I would warn you that you have to good nice. You have to do a nice warm up before that, before doing that, so you don't sprain your ankle or strain your back or don't get any injuries, because getting injuries is not fun, and some of them can be permanent if you are not careful. So we did that, and I was very happy to go back into it. My arms, forearms, and hand and fingers are in pain. They are still in pain from that, and yeah, it was fun. We spent like hour and a half there. For both of us, it was about 20 pounds. Um, it should be like 24 pounds or 26 pounds, but I had my own shoes, so I didn't have to order them or rent them, so it was fine. So what is next? Oh, right. I want to talk about yesterday. So yesterday we finally had some friends over, and these are the friends that are coming back to States. So this is one of the last opportunities to hang out. So I was like, hey, I think we should invite them because we never had them over. We actually never had them over to our to my partner's apartment. So it was like, are they really your friends if you're not inviting them over? They always invited us, so I thought that it's time to return the favor because they were making food for us, providing drinks. We obviously we bought some drinks on our own, like bottle of gin or and some snacks, but they were hosting. They majority of work was on them. So I thought, hey Jesse, this is unfair. We really should do something and just invite them over and prepare stuff. Because I was cooking food. I made some um, chicken dumbbells with potatoes and vegetables in the oven. It was delicious. It was, oh my gosh. I wasn't even trying. I just threw some spices in, sprinkled the vegetables with some herbs and salt, pepper, and some chili flakes, and just I was just plowing through the spices and just adding them to the mix, and it actually ended up very good. So I was really proud, and they also told me that it was very delicious. So I'm very proud of myself. Yay! So I br- brought with me some board games. So we played a little bit of board games, and we played on my Nintendo Switch. So the game that we enjoyed the most was a part of Jackbox Party 7, and the game was called Quiplash 3. If you don't know what it is basically a game that you have to complete sentences. The sentences display on the TV, and you use your phone, your actual phone, your mobile phone to type out the answer. The funnier answer for the question and is the more points you get, because the other people vote on your on the answer that they like better. So the purpose of the game is to gather as many points as you can, and win and laugh at the faces of your enemies. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. We obviously, because we are who we are, the most of the things that we wrote was not safe for work and very innuendo kind of things and immature, very immature things. But we had so much fun. We laughed pretty much all the time. And yeah, if you from the Jackbox party games, the Quiplash, because you can buy them separately. I think the Quiplash is the most worth your money. It was. I think everyone agrees that it was the best mini game throughout the series, like through in this compilation of mini games. So yeah, we had a lot of fun, and I would like to repeat that and get along. Gather around. I think it's up to 8 players, so we had fun with only 4 of us. So I can only imagine how fun it will be to have like 6 or 8 players playing it. Have some drinks, have some unhealthy snacks, and have a little laugh with your friends. It was really nice. I missed those days. I missed those gatherings. Although I am an introvert, but in small groups of people, I really feel comfortable, and yeah, I really liked. I like to have my intimate circle of friends, and yeah, it was fun. It was actually fun. Yeah. So What's up next? Yeah. So next is we finished watching Superstore on Netflix. So me and Jesse were very into Superstore. If you don't know what it is, because not everyone is watching everything on Netflix, Superstore is a TV series. I think it's like 5 season of it follows a story of Jonah and what's her face? Amy. Jonah and Amy, and they both work in a superstore. So Superstore, I think it's like a representation of Walmart. So as you can imagine, they have a lot of weird customers and different problems in the store, and also the characters, like each character just brings up something to the table, and they have different personalities. Dina is my favorite. She's like freaking machine. She like interrogates people. She's like head of a security, like one of the store managers. It's crazy. She's a unit. She's a unit of a person. I really um, I probably will not consider, if I met something like that, I probably won't be friends with them, but she's crazy. She's fun. She's a unit. I really like her. I like her. I kind of like her character. If I'm honest, I really kind of like it. But she's a crazy person. So we finished season 5, and I think they're making more of them, but I'm not really sure. But I really enjoyed it. It was we sometimes we just laughed out loud from the ridiculous situation that people like workers of like Walmart like stores are you have to face. But in like a little intersection between scenes, they show the behavior of customers, like they're trying some product, or one person just bit like a chunk of, for example, scented candle. So they show like little clips in between, like uh, some scenes in the show, and either we are just reacting to it's either like ew, or like oh my god, oh no, or something like that. It, I feel like this behavior of those people, it's like something that someone observed, because I don't know. You probably don't know that, but on if you have Facebook, you can look up a page, people of Walmart or something like that. So people are posting pictures of weird characters that shop in Walmart, like after midnight or whatever. So some people are in pajamas, or some people are like in men in like ridiculous costumes, or uh, tongs or whatever. They come into Walmart to shop in the middle of the night. So if you are not grossed out by stuff like that, you can just always look it up. But we really did enjoy Superstore, and if you like ridiculous drama, store drama, just go and watch it. It was fun. And my nose is still itching. Come on. Next, I want to talk about one of our Stitchy Mail friends. Stitchy Mail friends. It is Darcy. Hi, Darcy, if you're watching that. Hi. uh, I want to talk about him because he's quite a personality. Has a specific, um, how should I put it? He is a very specific person. He is a very specific sense of humor, which I enjoy personally. He's very dedicated to his stitching. He and his wife are just marvelous people. And we yet to met his wife. She never appeared on Flosstube from what I know, but apparently they are planning to make some Q&A with her, which I would like to see. Darcy, if you are watching that, make it happen finally. Come on, we are waiting. And he plays ukulele and drops a lot of f-bombs, and he is a ridiculous person. He likes to what it's really kind of unsettling with me. He likes to stitch those creepy, like doll-like images. I think he only does full coverage, but wow, he just rams through those full coverages. And yeah, he's a great person. I kind of admire his dedication to a piece that he's stitching. It's the things that he is stitching are I not really into. Let's be honest. This is not my cup of tea. Those creepy dolls that he's stitching, Alice and um, other things, but I'm mainly when I am watching his Flosstube, I'm mainly there for his personality and his um, way of being than anything else. But if when he is excited about his progress, I also get excited for some reason. Although uh, this is not my style at all, but I'm very excited to see his progress and how much he enjoys his pieces and how much he enjoys stitching. And I think it's contagious. It's basically contagious. Darcy, you're contagious. And I do enjoy your Flosstube. So please, if you he was debating if he's supposed to finish his latest project that he was working constantly for 2 weeks, and I was like, I want to see it happen. But the way that he acted, the way that he was talking, I feel like he probably is gonna commit and finish it because he was so excited and anxious to finish it. And I feel we're gonna see it happen, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see him finishing this huge piece. It's enormous. Darcy, this piece is enormous. It's like 30 something pages, full cross stitch and full coverage. How are you doing that? I'm stuck with my little, well, it's not little, I mean, my first full coverage, and I'm struggling to even stitch on it because I don't really have time for that, or I don't feel like stitching it because I don't have. If I was about to stitch it, I would need like 3 hours. If I know that I have 3 hours to sink into stitching, I'll probably whip this out. But lately, I just didn't have that much time on my hand. So yeah, uh, tell me your secrets. Come on, share. Next person I would like to speak about is Claire. Claire, hi. Are you watching it? Are you watching my Flosstube? If yes, I don't know. Blink twice. Blink twice on my Instagram. I don't know. Do something. Well, if you know who's Claire, Claire is a wonderful person from Stitchlit by Claire. You can check her on Instagram, you can check her YouTube. She is currently working on getting 1,000 subscribers, which I root for. I really hope that she reaches the goal as soon as possible. And you're probably wondering, why would she ever need like 1,000 subscribers? Isn't she grateful to have like 500 subscribers or whatever? And yeah, she is very grateful for every single subscriber. The thing is that she would like to upgrade her stitching game. She would like to finally use her phone for the Flosstube. So, because at the moment she's using her husband's laptop, and it is not ideal situation for her because first of all, laptops. I finished IT, so you can just get behind my word. So laptops cameras are not the best quality. So yeah, it is quite difficult to um, make a good quality Flosstube using a laptop. And the way that she uses her, the way that she makes her Flosstube, it's producing live videos which you can interact with her during them and ask questions and have a little chat with her. So it is a very interesting way. I think I do really like it. It's a very interesting way of making Flosstube videos. And just let's help her. Whoever likes my videos and uh, is not subscribed to Claire, just go and just subscribe for her to her. First of all, I'm sure that you will enjoy her content. She's very nice person, very good personality. She likes good music. She is doing beautiful cross stitching. She recently finished her little dinosaur cross stitch, and it was super cute. Just go and look at her content, and she is preparing at the moment for Stitch Mania, and she will have a lot of pieces that she will work on. So just support her. Just let's get her to the 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully one of the next Flosstubes videos it'll be in beautiful, nice, crisp quality and better audio. And she will be able to show you more using her phone. So just do it. Guys, go there and subscribe. I'm sending you. I'm sending you with my blessing. Um, what's next? There's only two topics left that I would like to speak about, and so don't worry, it won't be much longer. Flosstube will end quite soon. I'm very sorry that I have to keep you for that long, but well, you don't have to stay here. You can actually click out, and it's up to you. It's your decision. If you want to stay, please stay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So the first thing is about this current situation. I would like to invest a little bit in the Flosstube and the quality of my videos. So the first step I feel that I should take is investing in better lamps. And I don't know how to do that because they're quite expensive. So I think that I will just start saving up like a couple of pounds each month, maybe a little bit more than a couple of pounds. So hopefully in a few weeks or 2 or 3 months I will be able to provide a better light into this world, and you will be able to see my videos in better quality thanks to that. So I would like to get 2 studio lamps to light up my face from both directions. So it first of all, it should help with this shadow. We figure, the shadow that I'm casting. So I should be better lit up, and you will be able to see my cross stitching a little bit more clearer, and without much glare. And yeah, so hopefully that will help out. But you have to wait. Unfortunately, you have to wait for it, and it is not something that I can do right off because this is my hobby. This is not my job. This is not a necessity. And yeah, so but I'm telling you about this because I'm planning to get a better lights. So yeah, so hopefully one day there'll be a huge jump in quality of my Flosstube, and I'm really looking forward to it. So this is like a little announcement. So another thing that I would like to do in the future is host my very first stitch along. So I already found a pattern that I would like to use, and this, if that ever is going to happen, I will show you when I will plan to do it, to organize it, and the way that I would like to organize it. It'll be 3 different scenarios that I haven't decided yet what to do with them. The worst case scenario, if I ever plan, or even 4 scenarios, let's say 4. So the worst case scenario, I just buy the pattern for myself. If I don't have money, I just buy the pattern to myself, and I will beg you to join in. The least, the little better scenario than the other one, I get 4 or 5 copies of the pattern and organize a giveaway and send them through an email. And it won't be like that I will buy 1 pattern and send it to 4 different persons. I will actually buy 4 or 5 copies of the same pattern just to support the artist that made the pattern, right? That's the right thing to do, okay? So it is not like I am buying 1 pattern and sending it to whoever. I'm buying 5 patterns and I'm sending 4 to people that I will that they will I will, you know, choose on like a roulette type of what type of draw, let's say. So I will keep 1 pattern, and 4 of them I will give them away to people of that are watching me, and this is how I will try to start it off, the stitch along, and hopefully other people will jump in, but we shall see. The other scenario that I'm really hoping to make happen is getting 5 patterns. 1 is for me, and first 2 people that win, I will provide you with the pattern and also all the floss necessary. How cool is that? So yeah, that's the B tier kind of reward system. And the best case scenario is I buy 5 patterns, keep 1 to myself. First person that wins the giveaway gets the pattern, gets the floss, and also gets the fabric. The second person gets the pattern and the floss. Am I saying that right? No. First person gets the pattern, floss, and fabric. The next 2 people get the pattern and floss, and the fourth person gets only the pattern. That's the best case scenario. I think that's fair. I really hope to make it happen. I really hope for the best case scenario, but we shall see. It depends on my finances. It depends if I'm able to make it happen, because it won't be cheap on my side. It'll be probably overall about £100, and it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money, and yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm really hoping to at least be able to provide the patterns for the people so they have something to start, and hopefully other people will jump in. But the sell, when it comes to sell, I don't know when I will start it off. It won't be anytime soon. I'll be honest with you guys, it won't be anytime soon, because currently I am in a difficult position, because in the future, we are planning to move in together, me and my partner, and I need the money to move all my stuff. I will have to switch my apartment. I will have to change my job because he works in the military and he needs to be stationed in certain location. So there's no option of him moving here. So we have to get a compromise there, and I'll be the one that will move and change my job, um, which I don't mind. I don't really mind, and I'm kind of excited to finally make it happen. So these are my plans for the future: getting better lights, hopefully starting a sale, and moving to new apartment, new place, and starting a new job. But at the moment, I'm stuck here, and I will try to make the best of it. Uh, so yeah, this is a different tone of Flosstube. I feel like I'm not as bubbly as usual. Maybe it's kind of harder for me this time to talk to camera. I don't know why, and I feel like stumbled upon a lot of words today. It's not my day. I'm sorry. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, so thank you for watching my Flosstube, and I will see you in Flosstube number 7, hopefully. And I will throw in a bunch of stuff down below, like my Instagram, like Claire's YouTube that you should totally subscribe to, Darcy's. And last thing that I want to talk about, like last thing, is I hope to see Noah Stitches soon on Flosstube. I need an update of his life. I need an update of his stitching. I know that he did a lot of work on his head, but I need his life update. Noah, get back here. Show me your progress. Tell me about your life. Tell me about Ericsson. Okay, enough of mumbling. Take care, guys. I'll see you again next time. Bye. Bye. Oh shit, it's not working. Come on. Come on, little clicky thing. It always works when I need to start the video, not when I want to end it. Damn you.